Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everybody, my name is Wulandari with student ID number A1M220031. I will explain about sentence function, grammatical function, and types of paraphrase and sentence. And types of phrase and sentence. Function in a sentence are subject, predicate, object, adverb, and complement. The actor's role in the passive sentence is likely to occupy the function of object, adverb, or complement. Grammar in general is a branch of science that study the various rules governing the use of language. Grammar is linguistic, which means it is a science that studies language. In Indonesian, this grammar has been regulated in such a way as standard in the Indonesian Standard Grammar Book. Phrase are one of the material in Indonesian subject. In addition, phrase can also be said to be the lowest syntax unit. Syntax is the study of sentence. However, the phrase is not the smallest unit in the group because the word is still the smallest unit of syntax. Verb phrase. A verb phrase is a phrase that has a core verb in its formation and can also function as a substitute for the position of a verb in a sentence. Verb phrase have a core verb and other word as modifiers. Verb phrase can be grouped into three, namely modifying verb phrase, coordinating verb phrase, appositive verb phrase. Next, nominal phrase. A nominal phrase is a phrase that has a noun core in its information and can also function as a substitute for a noun. Noun phrase can consist of several nouns, but there are also noun pairs consisting of nouns and words from other word class. Next, adjective phrase. An adjective phrase is a phrase that has a core in the form of an adjective in its forming element. This phrase consists of a core and a delimiter. Adjective phrase have a core in the form of adjective or adjective and delimiters in the form of other word class. Actually, adverbs or adverbs, verbs or verbs, and nouns or nouns. Next, adverb phrase. Adverb phrase are phrases that contain the core element of adverbs and can be substituted for adverbs in a sentence. Next, numeral phrase. Numeral phrase are phrases formed from number words. These phrases express the amount, quantity, and order in a series. Quantity and order in a series. Next, prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase are phrases that contain preposition and propositional objects that can act as adverbs in a sentence. Next, conjunction phrase. Conjunctional phrases are phrases that contain conjunction or conjunction. Next, endocentric phrase. Endocentric phrases are phrases that have the same distribution, that have a relationship or quality, so that when one of the elements is omit, the phrase will still be used. Next, coordinating phrase. Coordinating phrase are phrases whose constituent component consists of two or more equal or equivalent components. Because of the equivalent form, this phrase can be connected with a single coordinating conjunction such as and, or, but, nor, and other conjunction. Next, attributive phrase. Attributive phrase are phrases that consist of a name and a modifier, so this phrase contains only one body which can be preceded or followed by a modifier. The core and the modified can consist of one of the word class, such as noun, verb, adjective, or adverbs. Next, appositive phrase. Phrase that have added or clarified information. This phrase is synonym with a noun. The interesting thing about phrase is that they always consist of three morphemes. Next, ecocentric phrase. Ecocentric phrases are phrases that do not have a core element. Because it does not have a core element, the sentence cannot be separate or differentiated. Next, equivalent phrase. Equivalent phrases are phrases that have equivalent elements between them. Next, try certificate equivalent phrase. Equivalent multi-level phrases are phrases that have elements that are not equivalent or have certain levels. Common phrase, ordinary phrase, or phrases that are formed from denotative meanings as true meanings. Next, idiomatic phrase. Idiomatic phrases are phrases that have no real meaning or have certain connotation. Next, ambiguous phrase. Ambiguous phrase are phrases that have multiple meanings that can rise to both language trigger. Ambiguous phrase generally require more explanation. Next, subordinating phrase. Subordinating phrase is a phrase whose elements do not have an equal position. This results in the elements being unable to replace each other and the word and or call not be inserted. For example, long short phrase can be insert coordinating conjunction into long and short and long or short. Types of sentence based on the conjunction. Based on the conjunction of the sentence can be divided into several types, namely declarative or declarative sentence, exclamatory sentence, and imperative sentence. Next, question or interrogative sentence. Question in sentence is a form of sentence that is used to get information from the interlocutor. Question in sentence will use punctuation in the form of a question mark. Question can be either positive or negative sentence. Next, imperative sentence or comments. Comment sentence is a form of sentence that is used to prohibit or order someone to do something. A comment sentence, if present in written form, will be accompanied by exclamation marks. Comment sentences are divided into two types, namely positive and negative sentence. Next, statement or declarative sentence. The declarative sentence is a form of sentence that is used to convey information to another person who is the target of the conversation. This sentence can be direct, indirect, free, singular, compound, and so on. Next, exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence is a form of sentence that is used to express feelings of surprise, amazement, or something sudden. Types of sentence based on the clause. Judging from the sentence forming clause, sentences are divided into two types, namely single sentence and compound sentence. The clause in itself is a combination of several words that are postulate, subject, and predicate. Types of sentence based on the clause. Next, single sentence. Compound sentence. The compound sentence are divided into again, namely coordinative or equivalent compound sentence, then multi-level or complex compound sentence. That is the explanation of the material from sentence function, grammatical function, and types of phrase, and sentence. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.